world. If for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Is Nigeria working for you? Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, knew the solutions to Boko Haram till he finally became president. He asked ex-President Jonathan to resign because of insecurity. He cried empathetically. He promised to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But now, he's telling us he's done his best to arm the military. Why isn't he resigning? Governor Fashola knew the solutions to providing stable power supply till he became Minister of Power, and darkness pervaded the land. After trying hard and giving excuses like he only plays a supervisory role, the ministry was assigned to someone else. Power grid, still they collapse. The NSAS protests were tagged insurrection. In fact, someone said Aisha Yusufu ought to be in jail for instigating violence. Then farmers were beheaded in Borno. Same person asked Aisha Yusufu to lead a protest. Aren't these people supposed to forbid hypocrisy? Is Nigeria working for any Nigerian today? From leaders hoarding food for the poor, receiving kickbacks from government contracts, to farmers needing permission to go to their farms. Is Nigeria working for you? Why is Zamfara's gold for Zamfara and Niger Delta oil for Nigeria? Why is Hisba destroying alcohol, but their state governments receive federal allocation from monies received via taxation, including tax on alcoholic beverages? Why are some federal roads abandoned to bandits and kidnappers? Who is in charge of Nigeria's security? The president is talking tough this time. Most times, he's as shocked by the rest of us by the absence of good governance under him. Regardless of his campaign promises and the manifesto of his political party, Nigeria has rolled back in terms of development. From Naira continually losing its value to a recently launched locomotive trains breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Nigeria has to be working for some people, though. The government can do no wrong. To this set of people, their money isn't being stolen, even if the money is being borrowed, leaving debts for their own children to pay in future. Even if the leaders don't use public institutions, from sending their children to Ivy League schools abroad to getting medical treatment abroad, some people who have nothing and we need to donate money for their medical bills if they have a serious ailment, continue to hail the obvious lack of good governance till Nigeria happens to them. Then they get a little pissed. May Nigeria never happen to you. Say amen. We deserve better than the political class who go home with millions monthly to represent people who can't even afford to feed themselves. I am Olajumoke Alaode James. Nigeria is not working for me. Is Nigeria working for you? protect us from all our foes. But if the price is death for all we hold it, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The way that which emboldens the free shall always be our flag of liberty.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
You must listen to that. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this program today. This is live and direct on Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM. This is live and direct on Enterbiafra channel 1, Enterbiafra channel 2, Enterbiafra live streaming app, Enterbiafra, and all platforms, including on our YouTube channel, Twitch, and Twitter. I know that a lot has happened in these few days that we are not live. I am back to base. I want to inform Biafrans that I am back. I am back. And I am back with more power. Believe me, I am back with more power to get Biafra and to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going to do wonders. I want you all to understand that we are in a very big battle. Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional. It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and they begin to shiver. No. I am born for Biafra to come. And I'm going to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. Believe me. Go and mark today's date. I want to assure Biafrans, so long as you continue to stand on your freedom, I will be there for you. So long as you continue to maintain that you have a right to live, I, Simon Ekpa, will be there any day, anytime. I want to assure Biafrans that no election is a task that must be done. I want to inform you today that, like our leader said, I will never disappoint you. And I believe that millions of Biafrans will not disappoint themselves, not me. What you do today is not about me. You do it to yourself. So I believe, and so I have volunteered myself to work for the interest and for the freedom of Biafra people. You will not disappoint yourself. So anybody that is telling you about P2B presidency, check him, check her. The person will never for Biafra. I told you all that after this weekend, this struggle will take a new shape. The liberation of Biafra will take a new shape. And we are going to know whether it is not our right to get our freedom. For those who are campaigning for, P2B Nigeria election, nothing. There is no difference between you and Nigeria, okay? You are all one Nigerians, one Nigerianist. There is no difference between you. And if you are not one Nigerianist, there is no difference between you and one Nigerianist. But I want to assure those who believe that they have the right to live, because the reason why you are fighting for Biafra to leave Nigeria is the right to live. I want to assure you today that you see from today, the movement for the liberation of Biafra people from Islamic Caliphate of Nigeria have taken a new dimension. You know, what you don't know is bigger than you. We are going to fight, standing very tall. Makanaya Ebutegike in a different level. Whenever you see me talking like this, before, when I want to respond to the criminals in the struggle, to the career agitators, I will always come to say, Ebutegomike, I will go somewhere and come back. Whenever I see that there is a danger, when people want to start attacking me, I will always go somewhere and come back. I say, Ebutegomike, Ihaneme. This time around, Oboro for individuals. This time around, it's not for Ndi Zama, it is not for Ndi criminals, it is not for the career agitators. This time around, it is against the foundation of Nigeria. That evil foundation, the evil entity, the entity that say my people cannot live. I have gone to boutique for them. So I want you to cool down. Forget all these people telling you P2B this, P2B that. We are going to trash P2B this evening. P2B my food. I want to remind all of you, if this is what you call betrayal of Ndigbo, if this is what you call betrayal of Biafra, I am ready to be called a betrayer. And let me tell you, if it is about me, for the fact, and so long as you stand on Biafra, I will stand with you till the end. it is not going to come from me. The fault and the betraying of your own freedom and your rights to live will never come from Simon Ekpa. Never. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here with us, I promised him, I said, Onyendu, I will be the last person to disappoint you. You know, don't worry, before the end of this month, you will be seeing the level of this agitation, where we are going. Go and mark my word. Before the end of this month, you are going to be seeing the new dimension of this struggle, both internationally and locally. I want to assure Biafrans that so long as you want your right to live in Nigeria, Simon Ekpa will be there. And I am ready to take every blame for Biafra to come. I am ready to take every blame, put it on me, that because I see what you don't see. And for that reason, I was the one behind stopping the election in Biafraland. Put it on me. Well, let me tell you, whatever I'm doing and whatever I am saying today is what I believe is for the best interest of the people of Biafra. And I am going to be doing this until Biafra comes. Let me tell you one thing again. During the war, during Biafra-Nigeria war, while Ojukwu and others were lamenting and they were giving up, surrendering, almost giving up the war, America was turning around for the favor of Biafra. I don't know how many of you followed me when I was making that exposition. I was reviewing, I was exposing the secret document of the Department of State during the Nigeria-Biafra war. And in the secret document, the communication, America was turning around to support Biafra. But do you know what? Because nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew what was going on in the mind of Americans. And Nigeria sustained that war through propaganda. Through propaganda and media war. They sustained, they deceived Biafra people and they deceived America. America was turning back to support Biafra. We released the document. It is there. Only if Ojukwu know, only if Daniel Effiong know what the position of America was, they will never have surrendered. Because it was just small thing. But I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame Effiong. I wouldn't blame Ojukwu, because children were dying. And because it was not the right time for Biafra to come. So even if they had maybe sustained the war and stuff like that, Biafra may have not come. Maybe something else will happen. It was not the right time for Biafra to come. This is the right time for Biafra to come. Believe me, you don't know what I know. You don't know what I know. So I want to assure Biafrans today that so long as you believe believe in your right to live. Because what we are fighting for, we are not fighting for resource control. We are not fighting against marginalization. We are not fighting against, political marginalization. We are fighting for our right to live, right to be alive. Do you understand? Now, I want to show you something. Look.
Afraid and in a hurry, one after the other.
We are fighting for the right to live. I want you to listen to this news.
These locals can't wait to leave their ancestral homes to avoid being the next victims after Tuesday's brutal attack on two communities in Taka and Goma local government areas that left 24 people dead. For these fleeing residents, including women and children, the means of transportation is inconsequential as long as they can escape further attacks living behind a deserted community.
These are Benue people fleeing and leaving their own ancestral land because of the Fulani government. Because of the Fulani government, they are leaving their own ancestral land. I want you to understand that while you are fighting for Biafra and talking about P2B, you are fighting for this not to happen to you. P2B will not protect you against these people. P2B can never protect you. We are even talking about P2B as if he is going to win election. It is impossible. But let us even, assume that P2B is going to win. Let's even assume. I am telling you, P2B cannot protect you. P2B is not going to fight. P2B is not going to carry arms. The Fulani infiltrated and terrorists infiltrated Nigerian military and security agencies is beyond repair. Beyond repair. So is P2B going to sack all the Fulanis in the Nigerian army? Impossible. And let me tell you, they have lied to you all these years that, oh, look, Hausa people are there. Oh, come. It was Hausa, Fulani. As far back as 1902, Fulani have dominated the north. 1902, from the secret document and the secret report of Lord Lugard, it shows Fulani. It did not say Hausa. And these were the lies they have told you for decades. What we know, you don't know it. So I am not moved by the shenanigan of those Nigerians on social media. I am concerned about my own people, those who want to leave Nigeria, those who want to be alive, those who want to have a country where they can be proud of. These are the people I'm talking to. I'm not talking to anybody that is campaigning for P2B or campaigning for election in Nigeria. If the number of those who want to leave Nigeria outnumber your P2B, then you don't have a mouth. You don't have anything to say. So this evening, I have come so that you will know exact reason why you must leave Nigeria. And let me tell you, we have been, making this mistake. Oh, no, they think that, this particular agitation now is the one you will say no election, and then you come to say, oh, okay, let us have election. Or you come and put pressure, you will come and do analysis on this. It's rubbish. I have planned. We have planned. You see, this particular year that is coming, we have planned it many years ago. If something did not happen, Biafra will come through this election. And like I said, I got Mbutike to fight for the freedom of my people. So whenever I come to speak like this, you know that something is behind it. And let me tell you, any day I have come to say I want to fight, you know that that now this time around is not about anybody in the struggle. This time around is about the evil Nigeria government. So it is either you are in or you are out. And like I said, you see that particular blame, put it on me. Let it be in the record history that this man standing here fought for Biafra to come with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he is paying the biggest price now. As I'm talking to you, he is languishing in DSS dungeon. I want to assure Biafrans that those of you at home, don't shake. I am not against you going to get a PVC. I am not, what is my business with PVC? I'm not against you. You can go and get PVC, go and line up for PVC. It's not my business. But my business is that the Biafra people, we have a template that if you want your freedom and the right to live in Nigeria, or the right to exit Nigeria, there is this particular template you must follow. You must follow this instruction. And the instruction is that at no condition will Biafrans allow Nigeria to conduct election in Biafraland, except referendum. Let me tell you, there is nothing you are going to lose that you have never lost in Nigeria. You have lost everything. No amount of pressure and lies that will make you to allow election to take place to validate these criminals and the fraudulent entity. Let me tell you, IPOB, even by dashing him presidency, cannot change anything. Where is he going to start from? Is he going to sack all the Fulanis in the military? Is he going to change all the commissioners in police? Is he going to restructure Nigeria? Never. He can never restructure Nigeria alone. For you to restructure Nigeria, you need the approval from the National Assembly. And if Fulani have restructured Nigeria, it is you that don't know it. You see the system of Nigeria today? It is rather we fight. They are ready to fight war than to abdicate it. What you don't know is bigger than you. So my people, the only thing I want to tell you this evening is that forget all the people that are making, these are failures. Some people will NSAS. What is NSAS? NSAS are a bunch of failures. People that could not stand the government for 2 weeks, ordinary 2 weeks. They were killing them like chicken. Is it now they want to stand the government? Forget that. The government controls the PVC. The government controls INEC. Fulani control everything. Fulani decide who gets the card and who don't get the card. Fulani decide who to give the card and who not to give the card. You think when you register, you have succeeded in getting the form? No. Fulani have rigged the election. Election is not conducted in Nigeria. Let me tell you how it works. They know the exact number of people that are registering in any state. And you will never get the complete, you will never collect your voter's card. Everybody is running, registering. We are not against that. Go and register. I'm not against. Have you seen me campaigning against the registration of voters' card? I can't do that because it's a waste of time. I know my eyes is on the ball. The ball is the election in our land. If you collect your voters' card, go to North, go to Lagos, go there and vote. Because I know that the millions and 70 millions of Biafra will never allow you to vote in Biafraland. Never. And I want you to know why we are leaving Nigeria. I want you to watch this.
Afraid and in a hurry, one after the other, these locals can't wait to leave their ancestral homes to avoid being the next victims.
Are you hearing that? They can't wait to leave their ancestral home to avoid being the next victim.
After Tuesday's brutal attack on two communities in Taka and Goma local government areas that left 24 people dead.
After the attack last Tuesday that left 24 people dead, did you hear any military going to ransack? Have you ever heard that a Fulani base or settlement have been attacked? Have you heard where they say the military raided the Fulani settlement for the people have their own settlement from where they launched this attack? This is what the Eastern Security Network is preventing from happening in the Southeast and South-South.
For these fleeing residents, including women and children, the means of transportation is inconsequential as long as they can escape further attacks, leaving behind a deserted community.
Deserted community, where are they going to? The government will provide IDP camp, but can't protect them in their own ancestral land.
One of the victims, a young man who got hit by a bullet, recounts his ordeal.
Last night, on my way from the market, 4 unsuspected herdsmen attacked me, and as I tried to escape...
They are not IPOB, they are not Eastern Security Network, they are not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are not Simon Ekpa. Herdsmen that have come to take over Nigeria.
Shot at me, and the bullets hit my back and my stomach. However, I ran with the injuries to my house.
At this local government headquarters, a 1-month-old baby whose mother was killed is brought to the traditional ruler, while the council chairman provides more insight.
After they killed the mother, the person that brought the child said that they have killed his own too, and they are taking his own inside the room and rocket it. When he was running, then he saw the baby crying. That is why he carried the baby and he brought it to me.
12:30 to 1 a.m., I was called upon the Fulani leaders attacked Tioto community, and a lot of people were killed. So barbaric, we really condemn the killings in Benue State.
While political and traditional rulers gather to chart a way forward, Governor Simon Ekpa calls for greater action by the federal government to secure the citizens and ask people to take responsibility for their safety.
One day, more than 20 people killed. This is not right. I'll continue to say that I have told my people, defend yourself. If you need help from me, I'm ready to give you that help to defend yourself. We're no longer going to keep quiet or fold our arms again to allow these people to continue to kill us in this man.
Are you hearing that? This is not the first time this governor is talking like this. But after speaking like this, they will still come and kill them in large number.
Though the police is yet to comment on the attack, local authorities say...
The police is yet to comment on the attack. But let this be the attack of Fulani in Biafraland. They will in the next minute, they will tell you IPOB. Police is yet to comment on the attack. But immediately Fulani attack in Anambra, they are not going to waste any time. The next minute is IPOB. The next minute is ESN. The next minute is Biafra or no government. Now, when it is very clear that Fulani have attacked a raided community, police will not speak because they are in charge. How is P2B going to solve it? You people don't know what is going on. P2B know himself that what he is doing is to drag Ndibo to the election, and we are smarter than them. That is why we are calling on Biafra people to never, ever, ever relent. No matter the kind of thing they are telling you, do not relent. Never will you. This is the only opportunity you have. Because in 2019, our leader called for boycott of election, and then at the end of the day, he called it off. I want you to understand that what we are doing now is not boycott. There is difference between boycott of election and no election. These are two different things. Boycott of election is that you are calling for people not to go and vote. So which means election can take place, but people will not vote. Those who want to go and vote can go and vote, and those who don't want to go and vote will not go and vote. So what we are saying now is that no election means that it does not matter in that Biafra land, no election, because the majority of the people in Biafra land want to leave Nigeria so that they will have the rights to live. I want you to understand something. Let me bring something to the, let me bring a video. That is something I want you to watch and listen from this particular video.
Whereas other geopolitical zones have 6 and 7 states, the Igbo man has 5 states.
Whereas the other geopolitical zone have 6 and 7 states, the Igbo man have 5 states.
And we should be asking why. Is there any fairness and justice?
Is there any fairness and justice? Let me tell you, IPOB cannot make Igbo land to have 7 states because it needs the approval of the National Assembly. And the National Assembly controlled by Fulanis. So IPOB creating additional 2 states in the southeast is not possible because that will now hide the number of the representative and the senators. It is never going to, it will be impossible. But let me tell you, like I said, the reason why we are living is not for political disenfranchisement. Okay, we are living Nigeria because we want to be alive. So I want you all to watch.
In this regard, whereas other states have over 30, 40 local government areas, our own state has just 30 local governments.
Did you hear that? Did you hear how many local governments he said? Let us go back.
Our own state has just 13 local governments. That, whereas other states have over 30, 40 local government areas.
Why other states have over 30, 40 local government areas. Do you understand the difference? 30, 40 local government areas. And that is why you have hundreds of them at the National Assembly. How will you reconcile that? It is, you see, you people don't know the system of Nigeria. That is why all of you are shouting P2B. P2B can never, ever be a successful president. In fact, P2B will be the worst thing that will happen to Biafra and to the Biafra people. And we cannot allow that to happen. So that thing, let them continue to do what they have been doing for years. It is a pity. It is a pity that P2B is coming at the time when the Biafra agitation have genuine people. So it is a very bad luck for him. Because, you know, if P2B have won 2019, it would have been a different thing. I want to even ask you, since the time when P2B and Atiku, according to the information, then when our leader said no election, and it was P2B and Atiku, and our leader now called off the boycott of the election. So because of P2B, have P2B done anything? Have P2B said anything to show concern for the killings of Ndi Igbo in Igbo land? Have P2B made any comment, public comment, condemning the military carnage in our land? Has P2B made any comment? No. Is he the only one who have ambition? Other people, including the evil one, have made comment. P2B has never condemned the military carnage in Biafra land. But IPOB, because of him, lifted the boycott of election in 2019. They accorded that respect to him. While he ran, you know, as a running mate to Atiku. Today, our leader have been captured. P2B, whether secret or openly, we don't know his position. But our leader lifted the election, lifted the boycott of election because of P2B involvement. After since 2019 till now, Ndi Igbo have been massacred. Have you ever heard P2B spoke about it? Or is he the only one who have ambition? He's the only one who have ambition. P2B never cared about the plight of Ndi Igbo. I don't care what you tell me, unhappy button. He's not the only one happy button, because the button unhappy will now affect him very negatively. If P2B have been peering button in the secret, we don't know about it. So we want to know what P2B have done, for the interest of Ndi Igbo since 2019, that IPOB lifted the boycott of election. Nothing. We know these people. I will personally wage war, media war against P2B, in addition to the Biafra. Our plan is to make sure Nigeria did not conduct election in our land. The only election we are going to accept is a referendum. And I'm telling Biafra people today that if you are for this, I am for you. I don't care. I don't care. I told you people that Egwe change go. I told you all Egwe change go. Ebute go mike. I get me minendi Fulani. Internationally and locally. And the Biafra agitation just started. It just started. If you do not want to end your life the way the Benue people are running away, you must make sure that this election will never take place in Biafraland. We are not against P2B to contest. They can contest election. But what we are saying is that in this Biafraland, election will never take place. I want you to know why. Okay? I want you to know why. Nigeria is so, the setup of Nigeria, the system is so fraudulent that P2B coming to be a president from his own way of life and what he has done to us is going to be very counterproductive. And we cannot sit back and watch that to happen. I know some of you, I was, when we started this new election, some people were saying, that is how you people have come again. That is how you people will say it at the end of the day. Now, let me tell you, even if Queen Elizabeth come down now and they say, let them have elections so that P2B can do something, I will say no, because I know what Queen Elizabeth don't know. That is, if Queen Elizabeth can say that, she better tell us to have a referendum. So why must Queen Elizabeth come to say, allow you to be so that you will? Because the reason why I'm making this reference is for those who will say, oh, you don't know what P2B have in mind. I want you to quote P2B anywhere. What has P2B done since 2019? I challenge anybody to show me what P2B have done since 2019 defending Ndi Igbo anywhere. The only thing you hear P2B telling you is calculating economy. Oh, I left 1 billion. I left 100 billion in Anambra. I left money in Anambra. I sold all the security car. I was not sleeping in a hotel. I do not have a government lodge in Abuja. I slept somewhere. I went to a hotel. They told me how much. I said, no, I cannot spend this amount. If they tell me how much is the hotel, I will not sleep overnight. This is the thing that P2B have been telling you all along. But tell me, have P2B condemned the killings in Alibo? One single killing. P2B have not done that. So what makes you think that, somebody like that, for years, I have followed and researched P2B. Why I'm saying this is not because he's going to win, okay? Even if he win, I'm not, that if the election take place. So even if he win, I am telling you that for those who are coming to tell us that P2B will bring Biafra, P2B will bring, you are a big fool. Some of you don't know nothing. I am telling you, the people that are calling all of you, oh, come, talk, P2B have chance. It is a movement. Which movement? Did I tell you that Nigeria have any, that youth can influence anything? Is a lie. And I will come to use Edo State to give you example. Edo State is not national and general election. Edo State is not general election. There is difference between general election and the state election. This is what people don't know. In Nigeria, Fulani decide who wins election. The system is like that. There is nothing you can do. Even if you like, let 70 million of Biafran register for voters card. You see, let me tell you, the reason why I said I am not against the PVC is so that I will never be against PVC. Do you know why? Because is it not when you get PVC, you go boast of PVC, right? Okay. I will never be against PVC. And I want Biafrans to allow people to let them go and get PVC. I am not against it. But let me tell you one thing. It is when you succeed in collecting that PVC, then you will know that something will change. Let me tell you. You see, if 20 million Biafrans register for that PVC, I am telling you, not up to 2 million will collect it. Not up to 2 million will collect it. The point now is that those who will not collect it, what are they going to do? It is a norm. It is the norms of Nigeria. You register for PVC, you will never collect it. And then in one election, after the election, before the election, you are going to see where they pack the voters' card somewhere. They have used it to rig the election. So that is why I said, I will never be against PVC. Go and register. If after registration, collect it, now let us see. I have followed these people for many years. I have followed Nigeria for many years. And I know Nigeria more than you that is living in Nigeria. Now, I want you to learn something from this man, this betrayer here called Omahi. I want you to learn something from him.
Whereas other geopolitical zones have 6 and 7 states, the Igbo man has 5 states. And we should be asking why. Is there any fairness and justice in this regard? Whereas other states have over 30, 40 local government areas. Our own state has just 13 local governments. But the worst is the betrayal of our leaders and the delegates. I wait internally and externally for the behavior of our delegates and our leaders. I know I have a meeting with the 5 Southeast chairmen and the NBC of Southeast.
Listen, he have meeting with the 5 Southeast chairmen of their party. Listen.
And I told him it's not about me. It's about the agitation. It's about...
He said it is not about him. That it is about the agitation. Do you understand, Omahi? Omahi is now making reference to the agitation of which I am doing now. This thing and this program I'm making now, this live program I'm doing now is what Omahi was referring to as the agitation. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison is what Umahi was referring to as agitation. Umahi told the chairman of APC of all 5 Southeast states that it is not about him, and now it is about agitation. But it is the same Umahi who have slandered, attacked, and killed us. Today, Umahi, through the back door, want to use the agitation to get vote. But in the open, he killed us. He killed us in the open. He used a bubago. He continued to kill us in the open. But in the back, he wants to use the agitation to get vote. He said it is not about him, but about the agitation. Agitation that he never respected. Agitation that he have killed the people that are agitating. Agitation that he has molested, imprisoned the people that are agitating. He used the agitation trying to get vote. He said it is not about him, about the agitation. So when he goes to the secret meeting of politics, the political meeting, he will use the agitation. But when he come out, he will kill them. I want you to, this is not what I want you to hear. I want you to hear the reason why Umahi had a meeting with 5 chairmen. I want you to know the reason. Umahi had a reason. The reason is that Umahi did not want to go to that particular primary, APC primary, to win. Umahi have his own agenda. The agenda of Umahi is that all the 5 East states must vote all the Igbos, all the Southeast aspirants, to send a message. To send a message. Umahi also want to send a message. So my people, now we are going to send the biggest message to them. I want you to watch.
The mood of the nation, and I beg them, vote for any candidate of Southeast.
Vote for any candidate. Umahi begged the chairman, vote for any candidate of the Southeast.
So that when our votes are counted behind all the contestants of Southeast, we should not have anything less than the number of our delegates.
Did you hear that? So that when the vote is counted, the Southeast should not, all the Southeast vote and the people they voted for should not have less than the delegate to the election. Now, I want you to listen to what Umahi said is the reason.
By so doing, we would have made a statement.
By so doing, we would have made a statement. Are you hearing it? Umahi said he want everybody, he had a meeting with the chairman that all the delegates from the Southeast must vote the aspirant from the Southeast. You know, the East, at least, even if you don't vote him, vote other person. And Umahi want that after they count the vote of all the aspirants from the Southeast, let it not be less than the people that came, the delegate that came from the Southeast. And the reason he wants this to happen is to send a message. This same message we want to send now by stopping the election in Biafraland is the message Umahi wanted to send. But Umahi's own message is going to be smaller. Do you understand me? Umahi message. Umahi is a governor. Fulani have dealt with him. And now he wants to send a message. My people of Biafra, it is time we are going to send the biggest message. Not to Fulani, but to the outside world. By making sure that the election do not take place in Biafraland, that is the biggest message you have sent in the history of Nigeria. So Umahi wanted to send a message. He failed. Now it is our turn to send that message. And some lily-livered individuals, so one Nigerians are jumping up and down. Oh, they are going to blame you. Oh, this is opportunity. P2B is making move. P2B is a movement. Oh, the youth are supporting him. Oh, the NSAS protest. Oh, who are the NSAS protests? Failures. Failures. NSAS protest will not stand the military killing and the military sporadic shooting during the election. Where are they going to stand for that? They are not going to stand it. Fulani military will kill all of them. They have done it before. Nothing happened. They are still, some of them that organize it, they are running. They're run away from Nigeria. The other one they call macaroni. The other one they call macaroni was bundled. The last time he wanted to come out, they bundled him. Was it in the what is the name again? The 1 year anniversary of EndSARS. They bundled him, treated him like Agboro. With all the fat in the body, they bundled the guy, put it in Dafo, and the camera was video. Everybody was sharing the picture. You saw it, right? These are a bunch of fools who don't even know what Nigeria is. The only thing they do is to make comedy with every situation. Oh, they are making money. Comedy. And the president fall from the chair. They will use it to make comedy. Tinubu cannot hold paper. The hand is shaking like this. Oh, they use it to make comedy. The Fulani will kill. Oh, they shoot AK-47 from the back. They use it to make comedy. They don't know what is going on. These people are not fit to decide for you. They are ordinary comedians. They don't know what is going on. They don't know what is politics. They don't know what Nigeria reality is. They don't know what Nigeria can do to you in the next minute. We know because we are into this thing. All these people that call themselves celebrity this and celebrity that, they know nothing about Nigeria. They cannot speak for you. They can't speak for you. They can't decide for you. They tell you to go and support Obi. They are sending you to early grave. Do not listen to them. The last time they tried it, you see how it ended. It ended very, very disastrously. They sent so many young youth to death by organizing EndSARS. They could not sustain this EndSARS. The EndSARS was the biggest failure. We don't recycle failure in the world of Obasanjo. So what you see, the EndSARS or whatever they call them, running around Atiku Obi is a recycling of failure. They failed in their national assignment. They are going to fail woefully this time around. I want you to understand that Umahi said they want to send a message to the APC, the Fulani Caliphate, and Umahi mission to send message failed. The Biafra people, this time around, we are not going to fail in sending this message to the international community that we are living Nigeria for our own life, just to have the opportunity to live. I want you to listen to this, Umahi.
I'm meeting with the 5 Southeast chairman and the NBC of Southeast, and I told them it's not about me. It's about the agitation. It's about the mood of the nation. And I beg them, vote for any candidate of Southeast, so that when our votes are counted behind all the contestants of Southeast, we should not have anything less than the number of our delegates. By so doing, we would have made a statement.
Did you see that? By so doing, we would have made a statement. So Umahi was not going to win. Umahi knew that he was not going to win the election, but he was only going there and trying to convince other delegates to go there and make a statement to Nigeria and to Fulani, to his bosses in Fulani land, to show them that Southeast is now on their own. So Umahi failed, because how can you tell somebody to, how can you as Umahi go and tell somebody, who have seen what you have done to your own people? Umahi said that, in fact, let me play it so people will hear him.
But it became a shame that our leaders and the delegates sold all our votes. It is a very big shame, and let me say it publicly, for our people to be shouting on marginalization. And whenever they have opportunity to make a statement, they will sell the votes.
You hear that? Whenever they have the opportunity to make a statement, they will sell the vote. Biafra people, I am telling you today that at no amount of money or emotion will you sell this opportunity to make a statement to the world by supporting P2B. P2B that never cared for you. P2B that never ever made a statement to condemn the military carnage in our land. P2B that has never condemned attack of any Fulani. If you know where he has done that, bring it, let us see. Bring the video of P2B condemning the carnage in our land, condemning the killing of our young men. The only thing you hear P2B doing is calculating money, telling you 100 million deficit, whatever. I left $100 million, $1 billion investment, and today it has multiplied. Nigeria have to do this per capita. All those nonsense is what P2B is doing from one place to another. You can never hear P2B condemning the killing of our young men. Is it when he become a president he's going to do that? It's a lie. P2B, during the time he was the governor of Anambra State, supervised the worst sacrilegious killing in Anambra State. Blood of Igbo, blood of Ndi Igbo that are fighting for Biafra were spilled. They killed our young men and dumped them in the river. The corpses of agitators were floating in the river in Anambra State. That is the man some people are today telling me about Obi. Chai, Arrow, shame on you people. Because the people that are fighting for P2B never supported Biafra. Nobody that will have supported Biafra in pure heart will ever come and start talking about P2B. It's a shame. And I'm telling you today, anybody that tells me to fight for P2B or for this election, you have become the enemy of Biafra. And when you become the enemy of Biafra, you become my enemy. Until further notice. From today, anybody that tells me anything about P2B or Biafra voting, you are a Biafra enemy. It does not matter how you pretend. It does not matter what you want to say. It does not matter how you put it. It does not matter what you were doing. It does not matter. From today, anybody that tells me about P2B, automatically you are number one Biafran enemy. Because we have assessed P2B, assessed Nigeria. There is nothing he can do to change the situation. And let me tell you that things have changed. Ngana Basimbike. Makane we change go. It change go. I told you people that when I come back, we will know how whether my voice will go up or whether my voice will go down. And I'm telling you now that my voice is going to go up. I have not started going up. The voice is going to go up because you know, some of you don't know many things. But as time goes on, you will know. In fact, Mbam Kita and we go base. I will go and start, see how to put base in the mba. Makana almost since after this weekend. So when some base gonna on the and I will be trying to put more base. I want you to listen to Omahe.
I continue to let them know that he that says his brother or his sister, even the buyers will never trust him or her.
That is exactly what happened to Umahi. Umahi said, he that betrayed his brother and sister, even the buyer will never trust him. That is what happened to Umahi. Umahi was busy killing IPOB members. Umahi was busy killing Biafrans, thinking that Fulani is going to give him, give him a ticket, or at least the vice president and all that. He was killing us. Today, Fulani were like, if you can kill your people for ordinary position, we can't trust you. Today, Umahi is here lamenting. Umahi is lamenting. Seriously. Umahi is lamenting seriously.
It's a big shame.
Let us hear it again. Without interruption.
Whereas other geopolitical zones have 6 and 7 states, the Igbo man has 5 states. And we should be asking why. Is there any fairness and justice in this regard? Whereas other states have over 30, 40 local government areas, our own state has just 30 local governments. But the worst is the betrayal of our leaders and the delegates. I wait internally and externally for the behavior of our delegates and our leaders. I know I am meeting with the 5 Southeast chairmen and the NBC of Southeast. And I told them it's not about me. It's about the agitation. It's about the mood of the nation. And I beg them, vote for a candidate of Southeast, so that when our votes are counted behind all the contestants of Southeast, we should not have anything less than the number of our delegates. By so doing, we would have made a statement. But it became a shame that our leaders and the delegates sold all our votes. It is a very big shame, and let me say it publicly for our people to be shouting on marginalization.
Okay.
And whenever they have opportunity to make a statement, they will sell the votes. I continue to let them know that he that says his brother or his sister, even the bias will never trust him or her.
Okay.
It's a big shame.
All right. You know, somebody say, I want you to understand that anybody that is telling you, Simon Ekpa is deceiving you, Simon Ekpa is that, I want you to understand one thing. It is either they never believed in Biafra. Some of them will come, they put one leg in Biafra, they put one leg in Nigeria, and then, before you know it, they will be telling you, but I support Biafra. There is nobody that have supported Biafra genuinely that will go back to say you want to support P2B. Never. Because you are validating and prolonging your own freedom. P2B can do nothing. He can never do anything for Biafra. So you see this election, once we stop election in Biafra land, that Biafra people decided not to be part of this election, you have sent a very strong signal to international community. Whatever happened from then, we take it up. Believe me, everybody. You see, one thing is that some of you, the illiteracy in you is so, it's too much. That you don't even know what happened in international community. You don't even know how international politics they play it. You don't know. You can't, in the entire region of the Southeast, when they want to borrow money from China, they excluded Southeast. When they want to build the railway project, they excluded Southeast. When they want to share load, they exclude Southeast. Everything this government have done, they have excluded Southeast. So that Southeast and other part of Biafraland, it is time for us to speak in a language, not to the Fulani. No. They don't care. You think that they care? They don't care. I am not doing this for Fulani to react to it. No. Our target is not Fulani. Our target is British, European Union, America. These are the people we are targeting. We are not targeting a Fulani. Fulani would be happy that we don't participate in the election. We don't care. So that when we begin to speak in the language, they will understand that we have suffered in Nigeria. I want to bring something to you. One moment. I want us to go to the Constitutional National Conference, the National Conference of 1957 and 1958. I hope this is coming out clear. What you see here is the secret document, like I've showed you before, the 1957 to 1958 Constitutional Conference. This is it. So I want to show you so that you know where I'm reading from. So you don't think it is a concocted something. A memorandum on Nigeria's Constitutional Conference 1957 to 1958 and background to Willink Commission. I want us to go to as you can see, it is secret document. I want us to go to this page 4. Page 4 of this page 4 of this particular document. We can read from page 4 of this particular document. To back up what I am saying this evening, page 4 of this document says, the tribal division that remain in Nigeria are so deep. I want you to understand, as far back as 1957 National Conference, they identified, before Nigeria independence, they identified that the tribal division that remain in Nigeria are so deep that the unity and the stability of the country cannot yet be taken for granted. As far back as 1957, they have deceived you to continue to remain one. They deceive you. Today they have come again and present P2B. They told P2B to go to Labour Party. Oh, go to Labour Party. Oh, the youth are supporting P2B. Oh, that is a movement. Movement where? Which movement? There is no movement anywhere. Even if the movement, is the movement going to take place in the National Assembly? Is the movement going to take shape in the restructure of the system, the demographic of Nigeria? Is the movement going to remove Senate President? Is the movement going to make Southeast to have 31 or 34 senators? Is the movement going to change the number of senators from the northern Nigeria? Is the movement going to change the number of senators from the south and the south-south? What is the movement going to change? oh, the movement is going to make Peter Obi become president. And then Peter Obi will now sign a executive order to dissolve the structure of Nigeria. What a joke. I want you, this is official document, secret document of 1957 to 58 Constitutional Conference, where they identified that the tribal division that remain in Nigeria are so deep. They use the word deep. I am demonstrating this tribal division in this broadcast. It is deeper than you can even think of. As far back as 1957, they say it is a deep tribal divisions. Deep. This 2022, it is not just about ordinary deep. It has entered bloodshed. It has entered ethnic cleansing. They say the tribal division that remains in Nigeria are so deep that the unity and stability of the country cannot yet be taken for granted. All these are reasons for going slowly. But in view of the decline in the number of overseas officers imposed and of the mounting pressure for early independence, the freedom of action left to Her Majesty government is small if Nigeria goodwill is to be maintained. I cannot go back on the undertaking I gave last year, but it is, in my view, essential that before making the final decision to give independence, Her Majesty government should be able to assure itself that the new federal government elected late in 1959 can properly claim to present majority opinion in the country and has a reasonable prospect of maintaining the unity and stability of the country. I want you to understand this. The tribal division as far back as 1957 Constitutional Conference are so deep. If the undertaking is strictly adhered to, it is unlikely, even if all goes well, that independence could come as early as April 1960, provided that a competent federal government is formed late 59. There will need to be final discussion between this government and Her Majesty government early in 1960, and then the drafting and passage of the legislation here, so that the second half of the 1960s seems the earliest practicable time for independence to come. I expect to have informal talk with the Federal Prime Minister before the coming conference, and I shall discuss this question with him. Now, I want you to also understand that in this page 3, in page 3 here, where they say, one moment, here they say, number 14, I propose to reaffirm last year undertaking, but not to go beyond it. The weakness in the north and east that I have described are likely over the next year or two to become more pronounced as overseas officers begin to leave the north after regional government next March, and as the exodus of from the east continues. The national government at the center has developed no national outlook or community of interest. I understand that at the federal election late next year, the Northern People Congress and the NCNC, who are normally kept apart by mutual suspicions. Normally kept apart by mutual suspicions. What this mutual suspicions mean is that every tribe is suspecting each other. And by Northern dislike, they say Northern dislike of Dr. Azikiwe. Northerners dislike Dr. Azikiwe. It is not just about Dr. Azikiwe. Northerners dislike Igbos. When you hear the Northerners dislike Azikiwe, it's not Azikiwe as a person. Northerners dislike Igbos. Today, have it changed? It has worsened. The situation is worse. And then, alarmed by the determination and the organizing ability of action group, are likely to combine to keep the action group out of power. So I want you to pay attention to, even here in 1957, they acknowledged that they not dislike Dr. Azikiwe. But I'm telling you today, it is not just about Dr. Azikiwe. It is about Igbo. They dislike us, and this thing has continued. It did not start today. Today you are telling me that P2B is going to do this. P2B, you are a madman. You can't just come here and come to social media and start talking about something I know better than you. I know this one better than you. So long as Biafra people are standing on their ground on our proposal and destruction, I will stand with them till the end. If they fail and they decide to go and validate another fraudulent Nigeria where the hatred for a Biafra man is so deep, so that is their choice. For now, I believe that the 70 million Biafrans are with me, with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with IPOB autopilot, with all of you, the lovers of freedom. Those of you that want to shout P2B, you have your right to shout P2B, but make sure that when the time comes to vote, you go to North and vote, or go to Lagos where you are collecting your PVC and vote. Because I know that Biafra people will never allow you to vote in their land. Biafra people will never allow you to vote in their land because they don't want to validate Nigeria again. The beginning of the end will start in this 2023 election. If you want to continue to fight for survival, I will be here to give direction. On this note, I don't want this particular broadcast to go more than 1 hour 30 minutes. Every single thing I have said here today, I want you to go and prove me wrong. Bring evidence of P2B speeches showing concern about the killing, the wanton destruction of properties, the military carnage in Biafraland since 2019. When IPOB respected him, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave him the biggest respect. I want you to show me what P2B has done since then. Nothing. The only thing they will tell you is that, he is not sharing money. Who cares? But who share money and who does share money? Who cares? If he share money, who cares? If he don't share money, who cares? Okay? But what I'm trying to say is that the Nigeria we are, the reason why we are living in Nigeria is not because of marginalization. It is only because we want to be alive. That is one of the biggest reasons. And P2B presidency cannot guarantee your life. P2B becoming the even 100 P2B of P2B becoming the president of Nigeria cannot guarantee your life in Nigeria. Here, on this note, we end this broadcast today. We are ending the broadcast by saying that 100 of P2B cannot guarantee your life in Nigeria. We need a country where our women and children will have the opportunity to live their life without being molested, without being killed and butchered by Fulanis. On this note, from here, from me, may God bless Biafra, may God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, may God bless IPOB autopilot wide, may God bless Sunday Igbo, may God bless Eastern Security Network, may God bless all of you, Biafra agitators, may God bless our media warriors, all of you, may God bless Umuada, may God bless all of you for supporting this movement. I want to assure you, Biafrans, today, that if you stand your ground, by next year, we are already ready to be enjoying ourselves in our land. Believe me, it is not going to take time. Once we succeed next year to make sure that Nigeria no longer conduct election in our land except referendum, you are ready to go. And before you know it, believe me, the movement and the freedom of Biafra is in your own hand. Do not say, I didn't tell you. Do not be deceived by those who want to use you and use P2B to validate Nigeria for the next 4 years. From here, from me, good night.
Without a shred of